It's in the game.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Keeps it. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right?
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to pass on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Powers through the defender. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss. Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Trying to punch it in. Absolutely
Damn.
nowhere to go as this defense makes. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Wide open spaces. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
With the catch, it's Hayes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. A little screen to the running back. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They give him the rock again on second and goal.
Oh.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Nice move there. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
At midfield, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that one will put him up here in the second half. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Oh, he's got a chance.
That's 6.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got some room, it was over. You know, the way he's going has... So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Creates a little space. Oh, a lot of space. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. Runs through the tackle.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking.
There he goes! And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the third quarter, and this defense will start the fourth on its heels. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Snap to the back. Looking for the score. The pass falls incomplete, and they are fortunate to live to tell about that one. It had turnover written all over it.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Under fire. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Hit as he throws. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. It's complete to the right. Headed to the end zone.
Oh.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Nittany Lions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Crosses to 40. At the 45, on his way. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll run the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself. Might be changing the route. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Turns it on in midfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty content.
Turning on the jet. And they're going to put another one into... I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with...